I'm Ron Frank, a documentary producer and a retired communications professor at Kansas State University. The story that I'm going to share with you about Greensburg centers around an event in September 2008 that brought folks together for a good old-fashioned 4-H barn raising at the Kiowa County Fairgrounds. As it turned out, this ended up being more than just building a barn. It was a community event that attracted people from many states. So why did they come to Kansas? To build a barn. Well, for some, it was building a desperately needed 4-H livestock pavilion at the county fair. For others, it was a healing, a coming to terms of a previous event, 9/11. Some came to observe, and some of us came to tell a story, like the Greensburg High School students I worked with. It was their opportunity to do their own video stories, and for a change, they could ask the questions.
Here we are today in Greensburg, Kansas, on the Great Mud Plains. I've camouflaged myself to fit in with the surroundings. The creatures here are phenomenal. Let's go have a look.
Inside your case is another memory stick. Put it in. Bring the used one over to me, and then I'll go ahead and download it into the computer. Go ahead and record yourselves so that I know at the beginning of the tape whose tape it belongs to.
I am Shannon Webster. Rasmus Jensen, exchange student, Greensburg. Kyle Veltz.
Andrew Seiler.
Adam. Rasmus! Askin.
Jordan Eller.
Shane Ingleman. It appears that the rain has been doing a lot of havoc here today at our barn raising. Lots of vans getting stuck, and has turned into a major, massive mud hole.
In New York, what we learned on 9/12 is what the folks in Greensburg here learned on May 5th, that nothing is impossible when people come together to help each other recover. And we're living proof of that.
Ask him.
I just asked. Go again, we're starting over.
Okay, being in the shop class, how does it feel to come out here and see all this construction going on here?
Well,
This was in the picture.
repeat your question, Adam. You're staying here too.
Being in a shop class at the school, how does it feel to come here and see all this construction going on?
Well, being in shop class and actually coming out here and seeing it will probably help us some to know like what we should be looking forward to.
Like, do you guys work on any major construction projects like this?
No.
Not yet?
No.
Not yet.
Hope.
My name is Peter Kern.
And how did you get involved on that office?
We just came to check it out. I'm really disappointed after hearing the big speech earlier. I should have taken the day off. Kicking myself.
How do you feel about this project?
It's exciting. Group of people, just common folk working together for the greater good. Plus, it's like hands-on. Yeah.
This remarkable find. As you can see, nobody recognizes me because of my outfit, but because of this, I'm able to get close. This is a work. I don't quite know what it is, but I think all of them are pushing together to build some sort of cult, religious monument, or a house that they can all go into during storms and stuff. Phenomenal. This is remarkable. You just don't get to see things like this every day.
He was portraying Steve Irwin.
We were looking at this situation, and trying to explain to people that, maybe we don't know what it is. We just stumbled across it. What is this, and kind of get them to see the area, kind of like, this is this, these are the bathrooms. Not that anyone really cares about those. the tents, the little eating area, the social area.
I don't know if you can see, but in the distance, there are little ones, little cubs of these creatures. We are very busy constructing something. Parents are keeping them busy. Now we cannot approach them or touch one because the parents will go berserk, eat us alive, maul us over. But maybe, just maybe, if we watch close enough, they'll do something spectacular.
We're from New York, so thank you, and we decided along with 4-H that we were going to stencil a gigantic map of the U.S. We're going to have everybody who's here working from around the country sign near where the states they came from so that the town can have a big memento of what we did. The kids can learn a little bit about geography, see all the different places around the country where we've been on building trips.
My name is Firefighter Richard Batista. I'm from New York City, the Bronx, New York.
Did you help in the 9/11?
I was there on 9/11, yes I was.
Alright. Did that touch your life in any way?
Very much so. I think it has affected everybody in this community, as far as the United States and throughout the world. I was particularly affected by it. Unfortunately, when the South Tower collapsed, we had just come out of the North Tower. So we were luckily, just by minutes, to be out of that scene. I lost some friends, so it has touched me personally in a lot of ways. So it's one of the reasons why I'm here today to give back.
Where are you guys from? Kansas? All right, Kansas. All right. Coffee County?
My name's Fred Turner. I got involved in this event through the Greensburg website. I happened to have worked in the Trade Center when it first opened. And when I heard that the firemen from New York were going to be here working on this build, it was just natural that my wife and I would come over and assist. My primary reason for being here was to work on the build for the 4-H barn, but they're not to a point because of my physical condition that I can help them out, so I'm in here sewing on the flag. I'm also a quilter.
Do you sew any?
I'm afraid not.
They want to teach you.
I was in the Army, way over the Philippine Islands, and I had to sew a button on my shirt.
Really?
That's about as far as I got.
I'm not much of a sewer either.
Love old people.
Well.
Alright, so what's your guys' duty today?
Just kind of everywhere, kind of a gopher. Do wherever they need us, we just work as best we can. Yeah.
We are both in 4-H, but just showed up, wanted to help, wanted to do what we could.
What's been your favorite activity that you've done today?
It was kind of fun in the rain, putting the brackets on the trusses.
Same thing. We've kind of been working together.
Getting out of school?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look what I found here. Come. Food source of these amazing beasts. It's already been half-eaten, symbolizing that one of these creatures may be around still. Look what I found. One of these slumbering beasts. Let's just see what we can get. Run!
You guys have been under a magnifying glass. The Discovery Channel has been here. A great deal of attention has been focused on you and the community. What do you think about this organization coming in and all the volunteers?
It was really crazy. They had to set up a volunteer center just for the volunteers to stay. It was just really neat to know that people actually care.
Well, I don't know exactly how this video is going to end, but my perspective of how it is now, it shows how people all over the nation can unify and come together after a natural disaster. This nation is just a big neighborhood and comes together, comes to people's need.
To the people that are watching this, people that aren't from Greensburg, what would you want to tell them on something that you have learned and you would really like to share with them?
I'd like to tell everybody thank you that's helped out. Don't take anything for granted, because I know I used to. I mean, I'd always wish I had this or that, and then when something like this happens, you don't really realize how much you already had until you lose it.
It shows just like common folk can come together and do something good for a community, like the barn behind us.